Spotify, Stitcher, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And if you're on Apple Podcasts, please give us a 5-star review so we can continue to give you the ish that we talk. And now that is out the way, I will not act like I'm on AM fucking radio. What the fuck's the deal? All of you ugly motherfuckers. What's poppin'? I'm here with you. We here together. We gonna make this shit pop. Lindsay, what the fuck is going on? My dog.
Like, what will be a breaking point for you where you just like, you know what? I'm out.
Right. Yeah, so I'm about to say this is where we asked the audience.
Yeah.
So
you already
said cheating, right?
Yeah. Cheating.
Okay.
So
Anybody
you're not giving a pass or nothing like that.
There ain't no way.
That's no way.
Do it once and do it twice. There ain't no way. You lose the second result.
So it's like if it's just cheating for her, like so is it cheating for you the same way too? Yeah. So like if you cheat, do you feel like I need to leave this relationship?
If I would ever cheat, I would leave you first. I would leave you first.
You would you such a gentleman.
Hey, I do what I think.
You such a gentleman. That shit don't happen in real life, but you such a gentleman. Anything else?
In the moment.
In the moment.
That's different. I wouldn't be in the moment.
So you wouldn't put yourself in the moment. I got you.
Yeah. Like make it make sense. Like, cause what's the moment?
When I decide it's the moment, it's the moment.
Oh, okay.
And then if I never say to myself like, I should probably get out of here.
So like, do the whole time you just like, oh no, this cool. This ain't. We just chilling. She just want to rub my back. That's cool. Ain't nobody tripping. It's like, oh, okay. Okay. Oh, all right. You ain't got to kiss my neck. That's okay. Cool. This is not the moment yet.
Not yet.
It's not the moment yet.
I didn't do it.
So it's like, now my pants is down. This is.
If she pulls them down.
Oh, this ain't the moment. This ain't the moment. This ain't the moment.
She did it.
This ain't the moment. So when is the moment? When you're done, you're like, yeah, this is the moment.
Just said, bro. I'm like, I was supposed to go to the store. I was gone for 2 hours.
I had to go get my bro,
that's
right?
The moment, yep.
That's the moment.
That's the moment.
Okay, so that's your.
What you
So this is cheating for you. Like, if she cheats, oh hell no. But like, I just had to wait on the moment. Like, no. That's ain't the moment. That wasn't the moment. No, she sucked my d. I didn't ask for it.
I don't say the words.
It's like, no. I didn't know. You know when I feel something wrong, baby, I'm gonna just tell you the truth. When she was like, I was like, maybe it's time for me. Ain't no restaurateur gonna run up on Keith Lee. Let's just end that shit right there. Y'all talk a lot of shit, but y'all not about to run up on. Ain't nobody about to run up on him, slap no food out his face, and tell him, bitch, what? Like that's just not gonna happen to you in no way, shape, possible.
So Saucy Santana got in on it. He pretty much was like, tag me in. And he snapped on DJ Academics and told him to pull up. He was like, go to my page. We got all kinds of bookings. We outside. Come pull up at one of the bookings. You know, and I'll beat your motherfucking
ass. Saucy Santana just doesn't look like the homosexual man that you gonna hit, and he look like that dude off of Low Down Dirty Shades. He ain't about to grab his face and be like, "Oh, Bernard,
him, you slut, Bernard."
He about to beat the dog shit out of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
And I'm laughing because it's gonna be so funny because you're gonna see a dude massively beating the shit out of a man with an open fist, and you gonna hear bitch.
What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? Hey, listen, Lindsay, I ain't even gonna lie. Every time I've watched the intro now, I critique myself.
You critique yourself.
Yeah.
So what have you come up with your critiques?
I'm just like, oh shoot. It's certain things that I need to work on, and then certain things I'll be like, ooh, like the last one. The last one gets me because I know you're gonna have you're gonna have a bunch of niggas that understand what I'm saying, and then you're gonna have a bunch of niggas that gonna be on some weird shit about what I said. And I'm like,
yeah.
Critiquing myself, and then at the same time, I'm like, I don't give a fuck, man. Fuck the weird ass nigga.
Yeah. Yeah, it catches me off guard. I don't know why, because I've been seeing it, but it catches me off guard every time when you like, bitch.
Yeah, that's what get. And you know, it's gonna be some niggas that got a problem with that because they actually got hit in the face and hearing that at the same time.
Right.
So it's gonna register them different. I'm triggering a bunch of niggas when I say this.
Yeah. You may be, but it's still funny. I enjoy it.
It's the truth. It's the truth. You either got that done by a big ass broad that hit you like that, or you really got hit in the face by a dude that represents as a homosexual, but he way more feminine, acting. And you don't know he really a nigga for real.
Or you don't know if you should hit back. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, like you don't know because that didn't came out like, and I can't say that I've seen a scenario like that, but I'm pretty sure it was a nigga was like, fuck you old, derogatory name ass nigga, and then hit him, and then all of a sudden you hear, oh bitch, you got me bitch, and I'm talking about beating a nigga ass though.
Well, what I have understood is that they really be fighting because they've had to fight their whole life, so they really be banging. And I remember when my niece was young, this is horrible, but when my niece was young, we used to watch YouTube videos of them fighting, and they was banging. So yeah,
I believe it. They really got to do it. Like it ain't no windmilling. Like I didn't, the fights have seen with homosexual men. I've never seen a homosexual man windmill ever. I've seen them serve straight ass punches.
Right.
You're trying to knock your snot box loose.
Right. That's why you really shouldn't mess with them. I mean, there's so many different good, valid reasons not to mess with them. But one, they'll really
it stands tall. Like, yeah, some of them will beat your ass. I won't say all of them, but some of them will beat your ass.
Yeah.
Like flat out. Like you really got to know how to fight when you approach this situation.
Right. So, and then there's that. So, tip for the day.
Stop playing with people if you don't know how to play.
Right. So yeah. So welcome to the show. Yeah. How have you been this past week?
I've been great. I'm sorry, audience. Welcome to the talk. We had that brief sabbatical over this new intro that we got. For me, like I said before, it just keeps getting better and better. Not to pat myself on the back, but I love myself. And I love the progress we done made. But welcome to the Ish We Talk.
Yeah.
I am Lily. I am your joint smoking, black toting, bad MFer that you see in front of you. And I am with the do all be all, the lady of the hour, whenever she makes that hour. The baddest, coldest, fab at 40 woman you're gonna ever run across on podcasts and beyond. The lady that pushes the bells and the whistles. The reason why I'm here, if it wasn't for her, it would not be a me. I wouldn't be the asshole host that you see in front of you. So give a round of applause for the creator of the show, Miss Lindsay. But.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah.
You just put my age on blast there. I thought we was keeping that a secret from here on out.
My bad. I mean,
I was
you gotta
be
pay
calling
respect.
red to the shit. Yeah.
You gotta pay respect when respect's due.
Yeah. I was trying to be Carly Red to the shit.
That's cool.
That's a big old mystery.
You ain't even gotta do that.
Right.
You ain't even gotta do that.
I guess not. Yeah.
Nah, you still they gonna be like, yeah, I got me a bad one. Period. That's all they gonna say.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll go with that. Hello, everyone. How's it going? Yeah. So yes, since we jumped off left.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you ready to get into these topics?
Yeah, let's get through them.
All right. First one up was the hip hop, the Grammy hip hop 50.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? Salute to 50 years of hip hop. Guess that's what they titled it. But yeah, possibly the last one of the year.
It's gonna be the last one of the year. It's not gonna be the last one though.
Yeah. Maybe we'll celebrate 51 years next year. I don't know.
Celebrating 50 since the end of the pandemic. Shit.
Well, how did you feel about this hip hop 50?
The same way I feel about every last one of them. And that's not, you know what? At one point, I ain't even gonna try to crack a joke on it. I'm gonna just keep it 100. It's excuse me. One thing I really want people to really start doing, because they were doing it in the beginning and they faded out of it. What I want people to really start doing is actually respecting, if you're going to age hip hop, and put a stamp on hip hop, talk about actual hip hop. Rap has always been here. We've had rap since the 20s. It's always been somebody that didn't hold a tune, but said something that rhymed on wax before. This always been there. So let's stop doing that. Like, if we really gonna represent hip hop for 50 years old, okay, so where's our graffiti artists? Where's our break dancers? Where's our culture? Where's our VJs? You got to remember, like, when we were coming up, it was before BET, they banned, they didn't want black people, and then you start getting black VJs. Let's start doing that. Let's start really representing hip hop as a culture. Like, and I'm not just saying that being biased or acting a certain way. It's real hip hop artists that'll tell you the same thing. Like, this shit, like, rappers is rappers. Cool. Stop trying to represent rap. It's cool that you're representing an area, but talk about the culture in the area. It's cool for you to talk about how down south is, but you don't have to always have down south rappers. Down south had a lot of things: dances, art, tattoos, whips, all this type shit. Represent what hip hop was for that.
Okay. You talking about the cultural impact?
Yeah.
Of, more than just getting on stage and performing.
Yeah, because you can talk about the rappers there, but the rappers are beyond what 50 years of hip hop is. Like I said, it was always people putting rhyming format on wax. They were, like I just told Jasmine, I said, okay, rap is like the wheel, but hip hop is the engine. The engine made the wheel move faster.
Yeah. Okay. I can see your point with that. I mean, they start to get a bit redundant after so long, and then you get to the point where you don't care, because, like, I'll be honest. Like when the Hip Hop 50 the Grammys one, when it was airing, I didn't care. I was like, if y'all don't mention Bone, I don't care. So, I'm just saying, like they're actual Grammy winners. So
That is true. That is
yeah.
true. But
Uh,
that's why most hip hop artists that are really a part of hip hop, a lot of people didn't want to even be a part of that because it's just a watered down version of what hip hop is. You're just representing rappers. You're not representing hip hop is a culture. Hip hop is a movement.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. And that's great. And I feel like the whole like the elements of hip hop, I feel like they were missed because they just focused on the DJs and the MCs. But there are elements in hip hop that it was like we had to know that back then, but now I don't even think like these new age kids and shit. I don't even think they even heard of the elements of hip hop. You know what I mean?
I mean, just the plain and simple shit that we know. All of these hip hop 50s, it's probably only been one or two of them that even represent Dapper Dan.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like this is how we know we fucking up. It's never been none of them that represent the fronts.
Yeah.
It's never been none of them that pull out the baggy clothes. It's been one of them actually, and I think that was VH1 that even representing about the break dancing and graffiti. But after that, it was nothing.
Right.
Nobody's really representing what 50 years of hip hop is actually. Y'all just putting a bunch of rappers together.
Mm-hmm.
That's one element, and that's an element that was tried and true. That's always been there. Rhyme and format. You ever did it in harmony, or you did it reading a poem? That's always been there.
Mm-hmm. Right.
The culture is different.
Right. Exactly. Your boy 7 says, "What's good, y'all? Hey."
What up, brother?
But yeah, no, I definitely get what you're saying, and to a certain extent, I do agree that they have most definitely missed the elements of hip hop. They have just focused on the music part, and it's like nobody was in the room to tell them like, hey, we have other parts. So it was like, it mainly was like 50. It mainly was like a 50th anniversary of rap. And that's how it should have been marketed more than anything instead of hip hop as a whole, you know? So that's what they should have focused on, or that's what they did focus on. So it should have been renamed that.
Should have been that. It could have been one of those series of 50 years of rap. I wouldn't have had nothing to say about that.
Yeah. So now that we've gotten our grievances out the way, did you watch the 50 years of hip hop? The Grammys 50 years of hip hop?
Fuck no.
You know, like I just said a minute ago, I wasn't interested in it. And I did hear that it was pretty good and whatnot. So I went and watched it. And, you know, for a show with a bunch of rappers, yeah, it was cool. And they did bring out a couple of people that you hadn't seen in a while. Or people that didn't necessarily get their flowers. Now, I don't feel like they necessarily got their flowers on the show, but you did see them, I should say. And then one takeaway that I had from it was, you know, there was some one-hit wonders that were on that stage that really, like, their impact was that big. And I'm like, wow, okay. Like, for one, like, Diggable Planets. They were there. And they have aged quite nicely. They look damn good.
See, what we because I get what you're saying, but Digital Planets, you cannot say that they are one-hit wonders because they were on the college scene for years. They were the black REM basically, because they were on the college scene for years, just like REM was on the college scene for years before they blew up. The only thing is they didn't try to elevate where they was. They had that hit, but they stayed where they was. They didn't try to move on. That was the difference. Like all the unsung I seen, they didn't try to be something different.
Diggable Planets had an unsung.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know they had an unsung.
It was an unsung or MTV shit about them. I remember, I remember them talking about that. They all stayed. They did not want to do nothing extra for real.
I still think that they was just a one hit. They could be on the college scene all up and down the street, but a hit was one. That was just that one, and they probably have eaten off of that one for this whole time.
Yeah, but they got songs that actually people listen to beyond that.
I'm sure they do, and so did other people, like City High. City High got other songs, but I mean, they was what?
But City High still don't tour.
Wonder.
City High still don't tour. It's a difference between people that still make money off of it because they have substance that people listen to. Period.
Okay. What about Dead Prez? They had one hit.
Dead Prez
got their songs too.
They don't go on tours. They only do features.
But they got other songs too.
Yeah, but they only do features. They don't. They're not I'm just saying, like, if they're not gonna headline anything, like they still headline their little small venue where they at.
Yeah, because that was a really big hit. I know it ain't the name of the song, but what's the name of the song? I know it ain't Cool Like That. What is the name of that song?
It is Cool Like That, ain't it?
No. It's not. It's something. I think Cool Like That is in parentheses. Hold on. Rebirth of Slick. That's what it's called.
Rebirth of Slick.
Yeah.
And then even thinking about it, like, listen, they birthed a lot of MCs. When you think about one hit wonders, you could talk about a lot of people, but like they birthed a lot of MCs. That Slick Talk,
yeah.
like the Anderson Paaks of the world listen to Digital Planets.
I get that, but they still just had one hit. That's my point. Your voice
their impact was better. Their impact was better.
Yeah, obviously, because they are still getting praise for that one song.
Yeah, I mean, it could just be one song that we got that the world thinks about, but our impact is better, and we still do tours. We ain't got to jump on the latest whoever's rapping shit. We do our own shit and sustain a living.
Right. So your boy 7 says Das Effects, Fool Snickens.
Fool Snickens was really, really dope. And I'm surprised that they didn't go for it.
Yeah. Organized Confusion.
Organized Confusion was okay. And I know you're gonna be mad at me, 7.
Yeah. He also said, hell, Warren G got one hit. That's an argument to be made because some people do feel like Warren G got one hit.
Warren G got several hits.
Yeah, Warren G to me got several.
He got several hits.
But people do make that argument for Warren G. Your boy 7 also says Onyx. Onyx had one hit.
Onyx had one hit.
They're still touring off of that. So yeah.
But see, they fell into the genre of aggressive hip hop.
That's a subgenre that like the MOPs and stuff like that, they all in that group, you know. Shit, who else? So you could say that about what, Black Sheep? And they were there.
Yeah.
Hey, he just said Black Sheep. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. Who? Oh, you can say that about the Loonies. The Loonies was there, and you can say that about them.
See,
You can say that about them.
I won't say. You can say it about the Loonies group. I won't say it about Yuck Mouth.
Yuck Mouth. Yeah.
Yuck Mouth.
Yuck Mouth. Absolutely.
Made hits after hits after hits.
Yeah. Yeah, but the Loonies as a group, one hit, and they were there. So, but I mean, the celebration, if you will, it was cute. It was cute. You know, Mac 10. You know, I can't name a Mac 10 song, a solo song by Mac 10.
Dude, listen.
Not off the top.
I'm not gonna disrespect Mac 10, 7, because I actually do like Mac 10. If you put a gun to my head, I can never tell you a Mac 10 lyric though, and I'm embarrassed that I say that out loud, but it's the truth.
I can't. Right. He said the Far Side. You know, I was thinking of the Far Side, but the Far Side got 2 hits. I'll give them 2. And they did
the Far Side too.
Yeah. They did sing one of them at the celebration. But yeah. I mean, like I said, it was cute for whatever. It was nice to see some of the people that you hadn't seen in a really long time, to see how good they look now. But that was it. And then you saw, you know, they ended the show with DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. Excuse me, I was about to say Will Smith, but no, that was the Fresh Prince. So and he sung the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air theme song too. Now that was the best part to me of his performance, was him singing the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air song.
Yeah, because that was his real phenomenal hit.
Yeah.
Like he had hits. He always had hits. Don't get it twisted.
Right.
But his boom, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Now, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air aside, what do you think was his biggest hit? Because he's gotten a couple of Grammys off of his music.
He's got great accolades.
Mm-hmm.
Will Smith as a artist, he supersedes a lot of people. If I could just pick one out of a lot that I want to name, I would say Miami.
You think Miami is the biggest hit? Wow. Okay.
I do.
Your boy 7 says, Summertime. He also
Summertime is my shit.
Yeah. He also said the hieroglyphics for the one hits, but yeah, he says Summertime, Parents Just Don't Understand, and Welcome to Miami. And
Welcome to Miami is, I think, Welcome to Miami so crazy.
I don't think Welcome to Miami is that big. Not bigger than Men in Black, and not bigger than Getting Jiggy with It.
I don't think I know Getting Jiggy with It really so, but Welcome to Miami, like I think that's so a lot.
Yes, it did, but not big. It's not bigger than Getting Jiggy with It. Like I still say that. I still say that term to this day. That song is like 25 years old.
You still say get jiggy with it?
Like I can't get jiggy with it. That's what I say. I can't get jiggy with it. Like don't nobody say if I can or can't get jiggy with it before he made that song. We didn't know what getting jiggy with it was.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Know what I'm saying? Now I can't get jiggy with it from next Friday, but
I can't get jiggy with this shit. I can't get jiggy with this shit.
Right. Yeah, I'll probably get it from next Friday, but hell, didn't nobody know what getting jiggy or can't get jiggy with it was before him.
That's true.
That's true. Before Will. But he also said Wild Wild West. Now Wild Wild West was a big song.
That was a big song, but it didn't push the units that the songs that we talking about push.
It wasn't as big as Men in Black. Men in Black was
Men in Black was a smash.
humongous. Humongous.
That was box office Willie.
Yeah. I think probably Men in Black was probably his biggest one.
I mean, not even to be funny, man, and not even to say it like that. And I know we getting off topic, but God damn, to be named Mr. Box Office, it is. People are going to try to headhunt that title for the rest of their lives, and it's so crazy. He's going to die with having it, though.
Oh yeah. Ain't nobody gonna do what Will Smith has done.
Yeah.
Like he was the one that was putting out movies every 4th of July for a minute there. You know what I mean? And they were smashes out the gate. How do you compete up against Independence Day? You know what I mean? And win like he won.
Dude,
the way these people love this damn country. And
this new generation
a black man won.
Man, y'all see all the shit that he's going through. Y'all do not know that this nigga was really Mr. July, Mr. Box Office. This nigga guaranteed everybody money. Not just him, he guaranteed everybody money. It's a big difference between a nigga that is getting his own bag, between a nigga who is changing an economy. This nigga was changing a economy.
Yeah. Your boy 7 says won the whole year from that summer on. Right. And then his song Summertime is like it's like it didn't age. And it's very appropriate every summer.
You supposed to play that song every summer.
That's how you know it's summer. If you don't hear Summertime, it's not summer. You know what I'm saying?
And he did that becoming grown.
Yeah, I just love when he say in your Nissan sitting on Lorenzo's. Cause my mama had a Nissan, so it was like shout out to my mom.
It's so crazy when you think about it. Like, this is why I ages so well, because at that time when he said that was really something to admire. And then now that you see it now, like fast forward it now, if somebody had that. I ain't saying, you don't have a nice looking car, but at the same time, it's relatable to what's, to everyday regular. So yeah, niggas gonna really still respect that. Like everything that he said, people still respect those bars.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I remember so when I was in high school, I remember one time this one chick, it was super cold outside, right? And this one chick had the nerve to have on a spaghetti strap shirt. And my friend was like, who the fuck she think she is? Like, she think it's summertime? And then she started going, summer, summertime.
Why do you even remember that roast like that?
Because
y'all was walking and roasting this little girl.
Every time we saw her, it was summer.
Y'all done made this girl a theme for nothing. She don't even know what y'all saying this shit.
She don't know. She's a little white girl too, so she probably ain't never heard the song either. It was so funny. Oh my God.
She heard the song. She probably thought she was fly. She probably thought, the black girls even fuck with me.
That song, right? Like, why they always singing that song? I don't understand.
Every time I come through, they sing "Summertime" because I'm sunshine, and
right.
You don't know shit about nothing.
Oh my God.
She don't know that y'all are roasting this little bitch.
Boy, straight up.
Hey, little white bitch. I don't know what your name is, but in my Kevin Hart voice, go white bitch, go. Hey, the fuck?
I'm telling you, every time, summer, and then she used to do that and snap her face.
Go little white bitch, go little white bitch, go. Like, yeah. She don't know no better. Y'all got this girl looking like a fool. She feel like she on top.
Well, did nobody tell her in 20-degree weather to wear a spaghetti strap shirt? Like, that was stupid. But hey, that was funny. My whole freshman year. Summer.
She over there with her weird ass white people.
Right. Hey.
I'm summertime. Like,
right.
That's wild. Y'all wild as fuck.
Yeah, those were the days. Those were the days. Speaking of those were the days, you know, we off subject for a second. You know, Norman Lear passed away.
What?
Yeah. Yep.
Man.
Like a week or so ago. It ain't been long.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think he was like 101.
Yeah, I was about to say he was old, but
yeah, he was old as shit. Yeah.
I didn't know he was 101. Like, I mean, good, safe journeys, my guy.
Yeah.
He definitely
rest in peace to him. Yeah. So, but yeah, that was our left. Because Norman Lear had shit to do with Hip Hop 50.
He knew a lot of Hip Hop 50 artists, though.
Right. I'm about to say he did employ a lot of black people, though. So shout out to him. But yeah. So I mean, it was cute or whatever. I mean, if you ain't got shit else to do, you can pull it up on Paramount Plus. If you do have shit else to do, then you have shit else to do.
I'm always have shit else to do.
Yeah.
I want to give Crazy Legs an award. I want to give to Electric Boogaloo. I want them to represent that because that's what, like, you know, because you talk about hip hop and you talk about the forefronts in it, because now it's like the East Coast, it's the West Coast, then it's down south, and then it's a little, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of the Midwest, and then it's Texas for real, like Texas. You know, like, but it don't tell you everything. So like, motherfuckers ain't that. Me as a guy in the Midwest, like people just really don't know. Like, we had teachers that was like buying like hip hop dance DVDs type of shit. Like that, like it was a whole culture movement.
Yeah, I had tapes that taught you math with rap. So
yeah,
like they use rap for everything. Try to teach you everything with rap. You know, your boy said in regards to Norman Lear, he said he was a thief. Allegedly. Yeah, so I did hear that, and I did watch your video where you were discussing that, Seven. You know, Seven has his own YouTube channel where he discusses certain topics. Some of them are like local politics and whatnot, and then he goes sometimes into pop culture, and he talked about how Norman Lear stole from a black guy the concept for Good Times, and he was sued. So, which you know, I don't like Good Times, never have. Well, watch it and be like, what was the big deal about this? Because I don't look at struggling to be something fun and exciting.
Well, it's I'll answer that, and I will say, you know, because it's dwindled down as we progress in age, but that was the staple for like black culture was, or just poverty, you know, the poor's, quote unquote. That was just the culture of, they were making shows that tried to relate to the people that actually had time to sit and watch sitcoms because they were poor. And they were working 9 to 5s or 9 to 12s, like part times and all that old extra shit, so they could relate to all that. that's why those shows was created back then, because it was trying to get a certain demographic. If he stole, let's say he stole the show, like let's 100% say that. It still was a staple, because I mean, not for me or anybody in my generation, but the generation before that, and then my mother's generation, they actually looked at that because that was the struggles that they was going through. Even if they tried to put the 2 on the 10 and make it so extra and so different, like it was still, their culture. Like I watched my mama go through some shit that people be like, nah, that ain't naturally what happens. Like this happens and then this happened. Like, nah, I watched some crazy shit unfold with my mom. So
Yeah.
I used to get the over the top shit.
Yeah. It never was something that I was like, ooh, this is good. Let's sit down and watch Good Time. Like I never felt that way. I never liked the show. Nothing. I tried, because I get that a lot of people really hold it to this high regard, but no.
Yeah. Again, you and me are a part of the generation that we didn't have to see that hard of a whatever the fuck struggle. Not that we didn't have struggles, but we didn't see that hard of like the struggles. I ain't even gonna lie, the struggles that I had was way beyond what the fuck they was going through. I wish my mom was going through some petty shit like that. For me, that you know what I'm saying, growing up, that was nothing but a quick 2 nights.
Yeah. And I get what you're saying with that as well. And but I don't know. It wasn't funny. Like even with the jokes, they seem like, especially like JJ seemed like a caricature. Like I wasn't here for it. Your boy 7 says poverty porn. Okay.
Yep.
So, but yeah, so that's how I left about
everybody found a reason. Even speaking of JJ, not to take you off because we got to end on that, but even speaking of JJ was a cliche, but JJ was your big brother that got on dope. They just didn't portray that shit on that shit. But he was all over the place. He had a bunch of ideas and wasn't doing shit about it, didn't have no money, spent the majority of his time sleep.
Yeah, I didn't, I just wasn't here for it. As a whole package, I was not here for that show. but yeah, so we going on to the next topic, and the hell. Okay, so next topic is Monica and C Murder. So Monica, she stepped out in an event a few weeks ago and was photographed, and then she was photographed with several people, but one of them in particular, they called her boyfriend. And so when this was posted all over the blogs and whatnot, several people got in the comments and what have you, and asked, "Where's C Murder? Where's C Murder? I thought you was with C Murder. How's this your boyfriend?" So forth and so on. And so she got in there in the comments and was like, I haven't spoke about that man in 2 years. People move on with life and blah, blah, blah. So people start questioning that. And they start, really making it a big deal to know what the tea is in regards to that. Because, I don't follow her closely. But if y'all saying that she stopped talking about C Murder, she stopped talking about C Murder, sure. So she got into the comments again, and she was just like, since y'all want the tea, here it is. I'm heartbroken again, but you live and you learn, you move on, that's life. So all of this went viral, this comment, and me, along with a lot of people in the comments, was like, how you gonna let somebody incarcerated break your heart? Of course, because we're black, a lot of people had a lot of colorful ways to say that. You know, so. See, Murder did come out and make a statement.
How? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I didn't, I honestly didn't even care enough to hear what his statement was, but he made a statement. Like, this is so stupid, but what are your thoughts in regards to this? Because I'm of the majority. How the fuck you gonna let somebody incarcerated break your heart?
Well, my thing is, I don't really understand, and I really want y'all to like really listen to me when I say this. I really don't understand how a man who is in prison, they cannot watch over you or protect you, and that's not downplaying that man, because he probably can do 100 times what I'm talking about when he's there, but he's not there. So how can you let a man who is locked up break your heart? As far as what he's got going on in prison, this is where a lot of women ain't gonna like me, but I'm gonna keep it totally 100 with you. This man is in prison. He is locked outside of the outside world. He is connecting and talking to whoever is allowing him to do this. 9 times out of 10, if it ain't his mama or his kinfolk, it's gonna be a bunch of bitches. God damn, y'all.
I mean, that's who you talk to when you're in jail.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna be like. I don't understand this type of heartbreak or whatever. They know what it is. I've never, and maybe I'm just lucky this way, I've never had a relative that fucked with a nigga in jail trip off of what that nigga was doing in jail. Never. And I've heard some shit, and no, they don't trip off that shit because it's jail. This nigga's hustling noodles. He's hustling his people. His nigga that ain't got nobody, that don't get no bitches, mama dead, all that. He taking care of that nigga too. Like, real shit. Like, I just don't understand how you was just, that was, you was heartbroken, because I can guarantee you C Murder said he fucked with bitches. He got life. Why would he lie to you? He ain't getting out no time soon. Like, no time soon. This nigga got life.
I don't know. I mean, I like Monica, I'm not gonna say I'm her hugest fan, because I'm not. But I like her. She cool. But let's just call a spade a spade. Monica be on some bird shit.
Yeah.
Like,
that's crazy.
She be on
you
some
are a
bird
well-known
shit.
song.
Yeah.
Sorry, Monica. I'm not trying to disrespect you, but I'm just me. Bitch, you are a well-known songwriter, performer, producer, all that. How dare you write a tweet saying that a nigga in prison broke your heart? Again. Like, so this nigga did it twice?
Yeah, he did it. He did it before he went in. Because, he was like married with kids when he went in. So, yeah.
Like, nigga, what did you think was ever going on with this nigga? Like, you was one of them women that really thought you can change a nigga, and then you really thought you can change you because he was in jail.
Right. And then you got Kim Kardashian involved with the shit. then that caused trouble between the brothers because Master P been trying to get him out of jail. So yeah.
All this weird ass shit.
I don't know, man. Your boy Seven says maybe he told her to move on, not wanting to hold her hostage. I don't think so. I don't think that's it because she said 2 years. So this ain't no recent shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And recently they just pretty much confirmed that he's never getting out of jail. So that recently just happened because they tried another time because they have all the evidence showing that it wasn't him, and Louisiana is still like, yeah, no, you're still gonna be in jail for the rest of your life. And life in Louisiana means life.
Yeah.
So like that recently happened, unfortunately.
Yeah. You ain't that's what I'm saying. Is like that nigga's not, he didn't lie to her, he didn't break her heart. She might feel that way, but
Right.
like 100% sure he was like, man, shit. Hey, like, yeah, you showing up and you speaking to the people. At the end of the day, man, like this bitch is getting my draws, this bitch is getting my snacks. Like this is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
What he got to lie for? Like, think about it. Like, I'm just not saying none of these bitch ass niggas that you see as rappers now that you think is going to jail. I'm talking about a nigga like C Murder, whose whole name is C Murder. Let's not get it twisted. This nigga's name is C Murder. This nigga has been in it. He knows what it is being a part of being in New Orleans. This nigga is not, the last thing he gonna do is think about losing Monica. He is going to jail for life. He thinking about not speaking to his mama and his brothers again for real.
Mm-hmm.
He not thinking about a bitch. Like I just want, I'm not downplaying her at all. I'm just saying, man, humanize the situation and look at yourself. You think you worried about your girlfriend at that point in moment? You worried about, nigga, your mama getting older. You know, you worried about that shit. You worried about, hey, shit, I ain't checked on auntie that's on dialysis. You worry about that shit when you locked up. You ain't worried. Man, that bitch is gonna be that bitch. I hate to say it like that, but like, only thing y'all got together is money and fucking sex. Y'all ain't got nothing else.
So what do you think it is? Do you think that he was messing around with another chick?
I think he was 100% messing around with another chick, and I think she knew it. I think she just thought she was going to change that. I think she thought she was going to be the front runner or the one that he puts before everybody else, and he wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
This nigga's a nigga who's in jail. You know who he's worried about? The woman that always makes sure he got soap and drawers.
Yeah, but I've watched a lot of Love After Lockup, right? And they be on some fuck shit. They really do. They really do. And they be having the ladies rolling.
I'm glad you said that because you see that on Love and Lockup. That ain't a nigga that just gonna have his whole life in prison. That nigga whole life, he facing his whole life in prison. He ain't got no time to be playing with nobody.
I feel like he do. I feel like he got to. I mean, like, shit. You ain't got to sit up and worry about the trial or your case this whole time. Like, he been in there, 20 years already? He ain't sitting up there not wasting, but he ain't sitting up there thinking about that trial 24/7. He's doing stuff to get his mind off the trial. You know? And he doesn't need to use nobody for no money. Obviously, when your brother is a multimillionaire and has had your back thus far, maybe when their falling out happened, maybe he stopped financially supporting him, Master P. You know, so maybe that's when he started like using women. I don't know. I'm just
at this point we're just making assumptions.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, it's just like, you know, even if he didn't have no money being locked up for life, It's like he, at the end of the day, his sentence been his sentence. He's been locked up for life. He's going to be there for the rest of his life. He ain't got. He's going to talk to the women that he know is going to be right there and have his back, and he's going to tell them the honest to God truth. Only reason why I say he's going to tell them the honest to God truth is no man is ever going to keep a lie up for the rest of their life. At this point, I'm trying to make sure that my kids is taken care of.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make sure that this bitch know at the end of the day, my kids need to be taken care of. I don't think that nigga did any lying. I think what it was is exactly what that lady was saying is she was saying she was talking that we together shit, but she wasn't doing nothing but speaking at the prison. She wasn't doing no fucking visits.
Mm-mm. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it ain't no telling, like, but still, I'm sorry. When you are Monica with The Voice, you are internationally known. You are still somewhat relevant to this day. I'm not gonna let no man that got a bedtime break my heart.
Yeah, but you got common sense. Who says Monica got common sense?
That's what I'm saying. She be on some bird shit, dog. Like she has done several things that is just straight bird shit. And it's like, come on now, you are Monica. But that's us.
Yeah,
You know,
that's no downplay to you, Monica. We want it better. Like, and
yeah.
I'm not downplaying because I love that you love, you know what I'm saying, niggas like me. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like 100%, I love you love niggas like me. But at 43, you should know better.
Should have known better. Why somebody one of them blogs that reported on this situation put the song Should Have Known Better in the background. I was cracking up. And she got in the comments and was like, I'm gonna need somebody to send that to me. That's funny. Who put that on?
Yeah, because you should have known better. Like,
Yeah.
Like, what was we doing right here? Like,
Yeah. Like, why didn't nobody pull you to the side and be like, yo, this ain't the move? But your boy Seven says talent doesn't equal ability to hold up her end. I mean, yeah, that's true. But when you are internationally known, been so since what, 14? I think she was 14 when Miss Thing came out. Like, you're internationally known, you're beautiful, you know, you can walk into any room for real. Like, your options are up there. You have a plethora of options. And Ben having that, like, you're widely respected.
And like,
you know,
and you could have still been hood, Monica. You still could have been so hood. You know what C Murder would have never ever contested you with? Is if you would have just been holding him down and you was just dating how you wanted to date. Like, C Murder would have never had a problem with that shit.
Yeah. I don't see no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? Because when she first like got divorced, it was like she couldn't wait to get back to C Murder. Like, then all of a sudden it's all about C Murder again. And it, like, I was hoping that it was just like, okay, she's just being a friend. She's just trying to help him, trying to, you know, get her friend Kim to help him, you know. Because at the end of the day, I'm of the majority that thinks that he didn't do it. So
yeah, I don't think he did either.
Yeah, so I'm just like, you know, we can get him out. You know, if the white woman come in and save the day, let the white woman come in and save the day. But yeah, no, it was something else. Yeah. So, so your boy Seven says, or 4D maybe, but WB men who will who would wasn't to marry her for life, why would they want her? What does she offer? I don't know. 'Cause I don't know her personally.
I was about to say, I don't know what she can offer. I don't know. What only thing I can go off of assumption. Off assumption that I see how Monica get down. Monica is definitely down for a nigga who she think is down for her. So with that being said, like the possibilities is endless. Like
Yeah.
if you got somebody totally down for you, you just gotta work with their attributes, and then you gotta teach them certain things that you need them to do. I mean, that's just for everybody, man and woman. Like, so who's to say, who she is in life? We just know about the terrible mistakes this bitch has been making.
Right. They're not the best, but yeah, best of luck to you. So next up is Charleston White. So Charleston White, like a week or so ago, he did a show.
Yeah.
So does he do comedy?
He does do comedy.
Okay, because I was wondering, like, what is he doing a show for? But okay, so he did a comedy show, and he was saying some things that a couple of people didn't particularly care for, and so they got up from the audience and started yelling back at him. And Charleston White was being Charleston White, calling him all kinds of names and stuff like that. In the same breath, he picking up the microphone stand. He picking up scenery off of the stage.
As he should.
And he's focused on the person in front of him. However, he offended more than one person. And one of them got on stage and grabbed him, and then there was a fight. So there were several people that jumped in on the fight. And then later on that evening, Charleston White went live to show that his face was not hurt. However, from the looks of his face, I couldn't tell if anything was rearranged or not, because his before looked rearranged. So that's just me. But yeah. So yeah. But yeah, it was quite comical, because the lady that was recording the video, she was trying to get somebody to lift her up on the stage. And that was like the funniest part of the video to me. It's like, put me up there. It was funny.
It was fucking shit.
Yeah. So, what are your thoughts?
I feel like I'm just one of them. I'm gonna speak on it because I know people have said it. I am in the category of, why would you ever spend some money to go get offended? Excuse me. Because I understand that Charleston White is who he is. Charleston White is gonna talk about gangbangers. He's gonna talk about niggas is this on dope. That nigga's gonna talk about sex offenders. That nigga's gonna talk about niggas that abuse women. He gonna talk about niggas that didn't graduate from high school. He's gonna talk about niggas that only get GED. Like, this nigga has an arsenal of everything he's gonna talk about.
Yeah.
Why would you go in there waiting to get offended? This is the thing I don't understand. Like, to go see Charleston White is to go laugh at the fuckery this nigga be on. It's not to go get offended.
Yeah.
When you spend money to go get offended, you might as well to me, and this is just my opinion. If you're gonna spend money to get upset and fuck a party up, then you might as well just start doing dope, my nigga, because you're gonna do the exact same thing at a cheaper price. Like it doesn't make no sense for that to happen. You don't earn no points for trying to jump a nigga that only got one eye. Like, let's just keep it 100. Let's just talk about Charleston White. You're not gonna gain no points beating up a nigga that everybody know carries weapons and only has one eye. It just makes you look like a stupid bully. You're not even a tough bully. You a stupid bully. Because that you're gonna give him more power. I always tell if you don't like somebody, stop putting them on your platform. I say that shit all the time.
Yeah.
If you don't like him, why keep making him bigger?
Yeah, I didn't first off. I didn't know he had one eye, so that's the reason why his eyes look off.
Yeah, he's got one eye.
Right. Well, that makes sense. But yeah. I mean, it was silly, but to your point, yeah, like you already know what he's on when you go, so why pay him to offend you?
I just don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I just don't understand why niggas. And for me, this ain't got nothing to do with like how y'all heart feel or how tough y'all is. Like, why do y'all risk y'all life like that though?
Yeah.
Because everybody don't play the game you play. Like, just because you throw fists don't mean that nigga throw fists. That nigga throw bullets. That nigga push knives. Like, you don't know what you're up against when you're dealing with with that type of shit.
Right.
So why
He's already said that he will call the police. So you playing with your life that way. So you beat his ass and then he presses charges. And then your whole life is in somebody else's hands. Like, so yeah. But again, to your point, why pay somebody to offend you?
Yeah, it's dumb. It's dumb.
Yeah.
Them niggas are stupid. And that didn't do nothing but make Charleston White get bigger.
Right. He went viral again. Mm-hmm.
Let's get bigger.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, in his words, y'all were doing this when he was in a bow tie and that nigga had dreadlocks and he was telling people to do this and do that. And he was talking to congressman and he got laws passed. Then nobody listened to him.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody gave a fuck about what he had to say. Even when he was making a movement with nobody knowing. But then when he became the stupid nigga, the nigga that he talks about, that's when everybody want to talk about me.
Right.
Y'all created this. At the end of the day, that's the truth. Y'all created this monster.
Yeah.
So now y'all got to deal with it.
Now you got to deal with it. Yep. That's very true. That's very true. But yeah. So apparently, yeah, he wasn't. His face wasn't touched.
He was all right.
Yeah, he was all right.
He was cool. And the more words of him, yeah. Yeah, y'all didn't do shit. Y'all young niggas didn't do shit. Y'all try to put, yeah. Y'all try to put your hands on me. Yeah. Y'all, nigga, nah, nigga. I'm still cool. Look at me. I'm still pretty as a bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, he's something else. You are something else. You know that? You are something else. So yeah, so next up is Jonathan Majors' trial. So the trial has started with Jonathan Majors, and there are several things that have come out about his relationship with the accused. We did talk about one of them where it came out that he basically wanted her to be like Coretta Scott King and Michelle Obama. And the internet took that and ran so far with it. So some more information has come out. The audio of this conversation where he's talking about Coretta Scott King and Michelle Obama, that came out. He basically was scolding her for coming home drunk, and basically saying that, he is a great man that's doing great things. And a woman that has to be by his side, or the woman that wants to be by his side, has to act accordingly. And she was not acting accordingly by going out getting drunk with her friends and coming home. You know, he needs somebody by his side that can support him, like Coretta Scott King supported King, and like Michelle Obama supported Barack. And ask the girl, like, in regards to Coretta Scott King, like, do you know who that is? Just the fact that you're asking somebody if they know who Coretta Scott King is, and you look at them in this high regard, is probably a person that you shouldn't be with in the first place. But I digress. So there was another part that got leaked. One of the things that we have been asking for damn near a year since this happened is, where is the video footage for this altercation that y'all are saying that y'all have? Well, it seems like we got the closest thing that we're gonna see to it. Because it was in New York. New York is completely surveillanced. And it looks like after they got out of the Uber, there was like a back and forth. He looks like he tried to push her back into the Uber, and she wasn't trying to go back into the Uber, and so he just said fuck it and broke. Started running for his life, and she started running right after him. And he ran for blocks, and she ran behind him for blocks. They was running in front of moving cars and everything. But he was trying to get away from that woman, and that woman was like, absolutely not. Now, I'm not a DV expert, but it didn't look like that was a DV situation. But I guess DV comes in all different shapes and sizes, so maybe that's the reason why they went on ahead and was like, we're not dropping the case, we're continuing on. But yeah, it looks like he was trying to get away.
I mean, run up the block like Maurice Green. Feel me?
I mean, he looked like a fucking wasteland. Like he was gone.
This is my whole thing in it with Jonathan Majors. It's like Jonathan Majors is a cautionary tale for young black actors right now. You got to understand that you cannot be difficult. And this is just my opinion. I believe that because Jonathan Majors is such a hard person to work with, or what has come out about him being a hard person to work with, it is so easy to throw him under the bus. Because I don't think it was any domestic violence against that young woman. I don't think, just from what I've seen. I don't think it was that, but I don't know. But what I can say from what I'm seeing is that, hey, they're going to throw this man against the wall and crucify him for anything that he has ever done or said that anybody feels is toxic against this woman, because he has been rubbing people the wrong way. And the only reason why, in my opinion, again, the only reason why I think he rubs people the wrong way is because Hollywood has actually jaded Jonathan Majors. Every time he did something that was critically acclaimed or was phenomenon dope, they either hurried up and blocked it, or they canceled it. Like, and I could talk for the series he was in, which was a dope series, and he was getting great reviews from that, and he was becoming the man of men when it comes to actors, and they canceled that shit. He's a jaded man when it comes to Hollywood.
Are you talking about Lovecraft Country?
Yeah, Lovecraft Country. But the thing is, you can't be that nigga that want to stand on your high horse and fuck everybody. They don't see your vision, but then you steadily drinking their nectar by fucking they white bitches. So like, yeah, I like I said, this is a precautionary tale. I don't think he did anything wrong, but I think he done rubbed the wrong people the wrong way, and they gonna try to make it stick.
Yeah, with the way that this stuff was going, because of course they were privy to more information than we were, and with the way that this shit was going, they were gonna try to make this stick, no matter if it really was that or not, you know, because they were not trying to, even with the girl getting charged.
Yeah.
They still was like, no, your charges are still here and we're taking it to trial, you know. So
and I hate to say it like that, but that's one of the things y'all gotta look at, and y'all gotta realize, like, y'all still vulnerable out in this motherfucker. That young, up and coming, the best of ever black person, like y'all are boy, y'all infants when it comes to y'all don't know what y'all playing with. Because I don't think he knew what he was playing with. He thought he was just up there so he can be this extinguished, this upper echelon not rapper, but actor, and say what he wanted and demanded certain shit, and he rubbed the people the wrong way. Pac did the same thing. When Pac started asking about what's my background role, he started fucking rubbing people the wrong way.
Yeah. Right. So I don't know. I mean, the trial's still ongoing. I think they may have taken a recess for the holiday, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, the trial is still going. So if anything major, no pun intended, happens, then we'll come back to discuss. But
yeah, that was cute.
Yeah, I try on occasion. So
you think Megan gonna be there the whole way?
Yeah. Now, are you of the population that believes this relationship is real?
I just had this conversation. And I'll tell you, just like I told the people that I was having a conversation with. Pre-pandemic, what's the last thing you heard Megan Good doing?
Pre-pandemic was Harlem.
Yep. Now, pandemic, what did you hear Megan Good doing?
Harlem.
Post-pandemic, what have you heard her doing?
She did do a season. Like, Harlem got 2 seasons. She did do a second season of Harlem.
But what have you heard? Again, you're just saying one thing.
Yeah, she got a divorce.
Yeah, okay.
Was that pre or post?
That was, I think that was pre.
Oh, okay. Your boy Seven says she was in the latest Shazam movie. I didn't see the Shazam movie.
Yeah. I'm saying things that is gonna actually make her a headliner.
Harlem.
You keep saying Harlem. Listen. And I hate to say it like that, because if y'all in a good relationship, y'all in a good relationship. Again, this is just my opinion. It doesn't reflect the views of the Ish We Talk. I just believe post-pandemic, you ain't been getting the buzz that you think you need. So that was something that you jumped on. Y'all could have the best relationship, but I feel like it was one of those safe bets for Jonathan Majors, and then that was a publicity grab for you.
Yeah, but why would she want to attach herself to this? Like, if it was a publicity grab, I would want to attach myself to something that will have me in a more positive light. Like,
Everybody
she could
make dumb
potentially be
decisions.
on the wrong side of history.
Everybody make dumb decisions.
And then this is the killer part. Like, she is in court listening to a trial that her mate is in with his former mate. That gotta be pretty hard if this is real.
Right.
You know? Your boy
And you
said
gotta be able
with her husband.
You gotta be able to be like, yep, that's my man, and I stick by him.
Right, and I'm gonna stick beside him. Yeah. Yeah. I mean that's that. And then on top of that, like, from what I understand, this ain't his type. Like, black women ain't his type. So some people have questioned, like, is this a ploy to get the black people behind you? Because we all like Megan Good.
Yeah. And this nigga has been known to dress like a slave just on a regular occasion.
Yeah.
This nigga be having
he looks like
a boy suit from the 1500s. This nigga
Like,
would literally wear a suit jacket, a dress shirt, and some shorts that match the suit jacket with some long ass black fucking sock. I'm like, nigga, who the fuck young caddy are you? Yeah.
I've always said that he has that look like somebody that was fighting in the civil rights movement. Like, he has that look. You know, so he does great in those period pieces. You know, because he has that look. It's weird.
I'm just like, what the fuck? Why do you dress like that? Like, whatever people want to choose to dress like, I get it, you know, whatever. But like, that's the thing. That's why I don't like Kanye's brand, because I don't like the hoes and your shit and all that. It's like, why dress like you don't have shit?
You don't like his style?
Yeah, like, nah, like, why dress like you don't have shit? Like, and I guess that's my poverty talking. You know, like, my uncles that know that wanted better, they dress better.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't be understanding that type shit sometimes. I'll be like, man, that shit look weird. Like, why would I pay $300-$400 for a shirt with holes in it where I can buy a nice shirt that doesn't have any holes in it, and it's and shit, it's not either it's a brand or it's a really nice shirt, like, period.
Yeah. I questioned that for a while when that first was a thing. It's like, why are we buying ripped up shirt or dingy shirts or shirts that look like we've been having them for years?
I get I get holes in jeans because, like, we seen rock stars do that shit, so we like that shit.
Yeah.
But I don't get holes in shirts.
Yeah. I didn't understand that either. But the one thing I super did not understand was people buying the beat up shoes.
Yeah, that baffles me. You gotta have, nigga, I don't give a fuck if you had these shoes for a year. You still clean them when you go somewhere.
But they are purposely buying them looking dirty. Like, the first time I saw that was in Halls. And you know, Halls is like a high-end store. Mm-hmm. So these shoes was like $600. But they look like they just got them out the trash bin. And I'm like, people, and then my friend worked at Halls at the time, and she was like, yeah, people are actually coming in here buying them shoes. And I said, boy, ain't no way. I'll buy some Air Forces and dirty them up myself. Like, I'm not about to pay y'all for some
Dude,
dirty ass shoes.
I'm so petty. If a Mustang can't get out my shoes, I give it to one of my kids. Like real shit. My kids at the school, I get them. I get them joints to one of them. They be loving. They ask me all the time, "You got some shoes you want to give away?" They know, like, nigga, if you wear a size 9.5, 9 times out of 10, out of the clear blue, I'm just be like, "Hey man, you like these?" I'm like, hell yeah, here they yours. Sometimes I just come and I just sit them down. I just wait for somebody to pick them shits up.
Right. Yeah. I don't know, but this has nothing to do with Jonathan Majors or Megan.
This is a reflection on us.
Right. And what we like and don't like. That's all. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, the jury's still out on their relationship, if it's real or not. I mean, she's being a supportive person, if nothing else. And maybe that check was really nice and it cleared. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, he's a Marvel star. That check cleared.
Yeah. So, and I hope whatever she's hired to do is working.
Yeah. Hopefully he don't lose his job. Like I said before.
Yeah.
It really doesn't look like what they're trying to plan it on. But again, like I said, this is what happens when you rub the right people the wrong way.
Yeah. Unfortunately. All right. So next up, so let's do the top 5. So our top 5 this go round is top 5 lyrics you got wrong. I got this from a tweet that I saw that ended up going viral. And when I tell you the answers on that tweet were hilarious, they were hilarious.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous because I don't have a top 5. I have some, but I don't have a top 5. I knew a lot of lyrics.
Man, there was just certain songs where I was just like, I promise you, this is what they're saying. I will bet money that this is what they're saying. And if they tell me I'm wrong, I'm gonna tell them they're a liar. Like, but yeah. So what are your answers?
All right, mine, because I don't have a lot. One is the Michael Jackson song. And I did just because I was hearing my brothers and like my mama sing it in the car. So I really did think he was saying, I'm gonna say it on the side of Michael's house. I'm gonna say it on the side of Michael's house. I'm gonna say it on the side of Michael's house. Like I really did think that.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was mama say, mama side, mama Michael's side. Like I didn't know that shit until I heard it outside of my mama and my family.
Yeah. That's actually on my list too. But for a different reason. So
but yeah, that was mine. Another one is my mother loved all type of music. So one that I messed up, but I think I messed it up just because I was just a kid singing it. Benny and the Jets was my mother's favorite song when I was like probably from the ages of like nothing to probably like 7, 8 years old. That was my mama's favorite song. She would play it all the time, driving us anywhere that we went, either to school to Montgomery Wards, nigga. I'm hitting my age. So she loved that song. And so the lyrics go, she got electric boots, a mohair suit. I heard it in the magazine. Oh, excuse me, I read it in the magazine. So, but me as a kid, I heard she got electric boobs. So I was like, she got electric boobs, a mohair suit. Like I was really like, Until I got older and actually listened to it, it was like, oh, he's saying boobs. I thought he was saying boobs the whole time.
Oh, okay.
And then you know I'm right in the category of I don't know what Lloyd was saying to this day. I don't know if he was saying she's fine too or 5'2". I don't even know what those lyrics are. I don't even care.
A lot of people commented on that. She's saying fine, or he's saying fine too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now the last one, and I don't got nothing else. I hate that I'm a part of this, but I really was a part of this. I really was listening to Waterfalls and thinking she was saying Jason Waterfalls. I really thought she was saying "Don't go, Jason Waterfalls."
Yeah, somebody said that.
Like I really did, and it was like it's so crazy because I remember saying that shit, and then I remember people like, "What the fuck song are you singing?" Like nigga, the TLC song. They like, "Who the fuck is Jason?" I'm like, "That's what she say." Like, no, she don't, nigga.
Not at all. Not in the least. All right. So my top 5. So like I said, I had Want to Be Starting Something on my list as well. But I was of the population that said Mama Say, Mama Sa, Mamako Sa. And then I heard recently that he actually says, I'm going to say it one more time, I'm not going to stop, which is what your boy 7 said in the comments as well. However, while I was at the nail shop today and we were talking about this tweet, I did pull up the lyrics to Want to Be Starting Something. And he does, in fact, say, Mama Say, Mama Sa, Mamako Sa. And there's a story behind that part.
Yeah,
so,
they say it in a documentary.
Yeah. Like, so for anybody who doesn't know the story, he said that he came up with it so that he didn't have to get permission and give rights to this guy. He was like a Cameroonian singer, but the Cameroonian singer actually did come up with that lyric and says it in a song. And also he sued Michael Jackson in the 80s behind this song. So yeah. So, you know, and then they also went as far as saying that, you know, how he says you're a vegetable. Oh, and then there's another part that I don't even say words on that part when you go, hey you, hey.
Yeah.
I don't even say what I don't know what he says right there. I'm not even gonna care enough to say what he says right there or find out what he says right there, because that's what I'm going to say. I've been saying it for 40 years. Well, I haven't been talking.
It's just A-U. All it is A-U.
Yeah.
You're a vegetable. That's all it is.
That's all it is. That's what it's gonna be. So they're saying that when you translate Mama Say, Mama Sa, Mamako Sa, he's saying you're or I'm a vegetable. So he's saying that in whatever native tongue name that they have for their native tongue. But then there was like this whole explanation on that. And then they said that it probably just means nothing. So I was like, y'all said all of this just to say it means nothing. So yeah.
At the end of the day, his shit is what is that on Prime? It's something on Prime where they talk about it and they asked him like, what does this mean? And he said it doesn't mean anything, but it makes sense.
It made total sense.
Yeah,
it made total sense because you can't have that song without that part.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's, he said it means it doesn't mean anything. It just makes sense.
Yeah. I feel him. I totally understand what he means by that. But yeah, so that's not the only Michael Jackson song I have on my list. The other one is In the Closet. Now picture it, Sicily, 1922. Now,
There we go. There we go.
So
I'm there already.
Right. So I was in the 3rd grade singing this song, and nobody corrected me. So I'm not gonna blame myself. I'm gonna blame the adults that I sung this around. But I was singing, she's just 11, I'm 25.
Wow. Wow. And I know that's the first bar. That's the first bar.
I ain't sung it. I freaking sung it.
Damn. That first bar.
It's out the gate.
It's just out the gate, just fucked up. It wholeheartedly make you want to stick the charges on Michael.
And it didn't help that Naomi Campbell looked so young in that video. It didn't help. But everybody was older than me. So, yeah. Even an 11-year-old was older than me. So,
Yep. You right.
Yeah. So,
oh, my God. Like, yeah, the 11-year-olds was older than us.
Yeah.
So, we was like, all right, whatever. Fuck it.
Right. She is 11 and I'm 25. Yep, you could. I just found out probably 5 years ago that that's not what he was saying at all in that song.
Fuck no.
Yeah. And it's so funny because what made me even look it up was because I was at work just singing my heart out to a Michael Jackson playlist. And when that song came on, I was about to sing that out loud. And I was like, you know what? Let me look this up before I get to saying this real loud at work.
You don't say that in public.
No.
In public.
I'm like, yeah. So yeah, no. So that was in the closet.
Hold on, time out. We just not about to walk past that. Like you literally was like, these are the best lyrics I ever heard in my life. Dude. But I can't say them in front of people.
Right.
Like that's wild.
The only time I've ever been like, let me go look this up because I'm about to sing this out loud at work. And that's when it dawned on me, like maybe this is an inappropriate song.
He's 11.
I'm 25. Yeah. Yeah, and I think the real words are she's just a lover that's doing me by or getting me by or some shit like that. But
I remember it. She just a lover. Like I remember that. Like for you to be like you heard, she just 11. Like wow.
And nobody corrected me. Wow. And that song got played a lot. That song got played a whole lot. Yeah. Damn. Yeah. All right. So, so another one is, which is so funny because I talked about this song on our 100th episode. MC Bree, Ain't No Future in Your Friend. Mm-hmm. So, he says, to the beach, y'all.
Yeah.
I used to say to the beach, y'all.
To the beach, y'all.
Yeah.
To the beach, y'all. Y'all got it.
So yeah, nobody lived by nobody's beach, but all right. That's what I was saying, and you couldn't stop me from saying that.
I mean, as far as you know, he was a California rapper, so it makes sense.
I didn't know. I didn't give a damn where he was from back then. He's making good music. Listen to it. To the beach, y'all. We going to the beach.
Fuck nah. Wow. No future in your front, though. I mean,
yeah.
True.
Yeah. Now this one blew me away. It's Britney Spears, I'm a Slave for You.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so she go, baby, don't you wanna dance upon me? Okay, so right before right before the beat drops again, when she goes, I never have my name.
Uh-huh.
That's what I've been saying this whole time. I never have my name. So what she's actually
Hold on, time out. Hold on, because Jasmine didn't like that at all. Jasmine's a Britney fan. Oh my God. And she in the background living right now. Hold on. Jasmine, what does Britney say? Leaving behind my name and age.
Yeah, I just found that out.
Yeah. You like, damn. Like, no. She said that out loud like profusely. She was like, fuck that. This is what Britney say, goddammit.
Right.
Leave Britney alone.
Right, what you're not gonna do is Britney. You can do all these other motherfuckers, but you're not gonna do Britney.
This is what happens when you get a girl from the 90s.
But yeah. I'm a bit disturbed by leaving behind your name and age. But she was like 19 when the song came out, so she was legal, but still. Why are we leaving behind name and ages?
Because that was the birth of, like, Grinder and Tinder and all that shit.
I guess. But yeah.
25,
name my name.
all type of shit.
Yeah. But somebody had put that on. It was a couple people that put that on that thread, and I commented. I said, "You can't get me to believe that's not the lyric. I don't care, because that's what she's saying, damn it.
Right.
That's what I hear. Because even when I found it out, I listened to it, and I'm like, I kept listening to it in a loop. Like I don't. Then at one point, I was like, okay, I hear it. Now, the last one I got is now this one blew me out the water too. It's Beyonce, Baby Boy.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, so when she goes, baby boy, you stay on my mind. Baby boy, you were so damn fine.
Yeah.
Baby boy, don't you be mine. And baby boy, let's come chickling down. That's what I thought she was saying.
Whoa.
So she's not saying that.
Exactly.
Yeah. So what she says is, baby boy, let's conceive an angel. And that one I had to play in a loop too, because I'm like, I don't hear it. It took me like 3 different times playing it in a loop. When I'm playing it for other people, like, do y'all hear it? Because I don't. Like the 3rd time I did that, I was like, okay, I hear it now. But
I just remember the ad libs.
Yeah. No, I was saying, come jingling down. I was like, this is like some Jamaican patois that I don't know nothing about, but I'm singing.
Wow.
Like, yeah. And that's what it was. 20 years later, here we go.
I get you.
Conceiving angel. Yeah.
Conceiving angel. Oh, that was fly.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I don't even know
what.
I'm proud of this right now.
Hold on, time out. Your boy 7 says, "Oh yeah, Sean the Paul is actually Chandra Paul." Mind blown, because I thought he was saying Sean DePaul too. Sean DePaul, you know how you be saying that all the time.
Yeah, Sean DePaul is the soccer dude that he always admired.
Wow, so he was shouting out a person the whole time he was saying that. Wow, did not know that. Yeah.
Jamaican cricket. Yeah, I was about to say cricket, soccer. I'm sorry, my bad, 7. But yeah, I remember him saying like it was a star. He was I thought it was a soccer star, but it was a cricket star that he was representing when he was saying that all the time.
Shut the front door and lock it. I did not know.
They thought he was saying Sean Paul.
Yeah. Why wouldn't we think that? I thought he was saying Sean DePaul too. Wow. Okay, what were you gonna say?
I was about to say, shoot. One song that I didn't even think about that I'm thinking about right now is the Justin Timberlake song. That first song he came out with, Can't nobody love you like I love you. That's it.
Yeah.
I used to think because he was talking about, relationships, in my mind, he says, see my soul with me. And then truth be told, the lyrics are sing my song with me.
Yeah.
But I used to think he was saying see my soul with me. Like I thought like that's what he was like telling the bitches, like, see my soul with me. He was like, it was a relationship song. I don't know. I was really singing that shit though. I was like,
that is funny.
With me. Like I was really saying, see my soul with me.
Yeah, no, that's not what he was saying at all. Nah. The Neptunes wrote that and they ain't that deep.
No. But it would have been dope if either way.
Yeah.
But I used to sing, see my soul with me. Ain't nobody love you better. I thought it matched.
Yeah, it matches, but yeah, no, he was saying sing my song with me. I knew that. Yeah. Sing my song with me. Ain't nobody love you like I love you.
Now, when you say that, don't it sound better when I say it?
No.
Ah.
The song ain't that deep.
I thought it was though.
No.
I thought it was.
No, the song is not deep at all.
It still should have been see my soul with me.
Right, the song took a turn. No. But yeah, so
that's why I liked it so much. Now I don't like it.
Now you don't like fuck the song now.
Fuck the song.
Right.
I thought it was I thought in that pop genre, he was like really being poetic.
No. That was not what was going on with that song. Yeah, but yeah, so that's our top 5. So the last up is The Rapper Who Got Shot in the Heel is a movie that is coming to Tubi momentarily. And the trailer has been released for the movie. If you assume that this is pretty much a rip from the headlines movie, then you are correct. So, what were your thoughts when you watched the trailer for The Rapper That Got Shot in the Heel?
Let me just tell the audience, hey y'all, it's me. It's Billy. Hey, check this out, y'all. We've already seen it and lived it. But if you want to see a dramatic pic about some made up shit through what we actually seen happen, this is gonna be for you. You people that love gossip, you people that love to keep stories going. Oh, this is gonna be phenomenal for you. And shout out to Tubi for knowing what was gonna make them millions. They be offering you shit for free.
Dude.
I think this is gonna be phenomenal underground smash. Like phenomenal, just cause it's it reminds you of when the first time you ever seen Lifetime do a movie about a celebrity.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be cheaply brought out. It's not gonna have anything that they can actually prove factual, but it's gonna have everything that everybody else talked about.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a great gossip fucking movie.
Yeah.
Again, shout out to Tubi for knowing how to make millions.
Man, we definitely have to review this movie when it comes out. So I looked a little bit into the production company, and it looks like they do these types of movies, these rip from the headline movies, because that chick that lied about being kidnapped when she saw the baby on the highway, they did a movie about her too. So, yeah, looks like it's their thing. And then also I saw the budget for this movie was $60,000. So, but they're about to make hand over fist. They really are. Yeah, they really are about to make hand over fist.
That's what I was about to say. Like $60 grand, they gonna make well over $12 million.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they're gonna be selling a lot of sponsorship through this movie, and they're gonna be selling it for the high. Because this movie is such a viral, anticipated movie right now. So, like, I saw it on all the blogs, and yeah, like, people are gonna watch it. They talking their shit, but they gonna watch it. And then there's several things that they have recreated and whatnot, and they gotten pretty close. They've gotten pretty close, and then they changed his name, so his name is not Corey. It's Corey, yeah. So, yeah.
That was my whole thing. When I seen, this nigga Corey shot me, I said, oh, this is about to be some bullshit.
Right. So that is something that we are going to definitely have to revisit once it drops. I don't know the date that it's gonna drop yet. They haven't told the date, but yeah, the trailer is definitely out now. So, and everything you love in a Tubi movie, they have it.
Right.
They definitely have it. So yeah. So that's that. I don't have any final thoughts. So Jerry's final thoughts, take it away.
Y'all don't really have any Jerry's final thoughts about this night. I'll just tell y'all, man, to keep it easy, keep it posture. Watch out for your people around this time. Like I said before, this is one of them times that some people that don't have a good grasp on life, they go the wrong way instead of the right way. So stay up on that.
Mm-hmm.
Always take care of yourself and others.
Yeah. All right. So this is episode 103 of the Ish We Talk, and we will see you guys on episode 104. Bye.
Exactly.